Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. It's now time for Frontline Business. Small and medium-sized enterprises are set to get another boost following the launch of a private equity fund. The fund, which is based in the United States, is entering the Caribbean market with the help of Sagicor Investments. Gabriel Thompson tells us more in this report.
The new fund is called the CEF Caribbean SME Growth Fund. It is being started with $40 million, which will be shared across different enterprises in the Caribbean region. But as CEO of CEF Hubertus van der Vaart explains, for now there's a cap on how much the fund can invest.
And that's typically 15% of the total capital. So if we make it to the full 100 million, it would be 15 million, but we are normally going to be looking at something smaller, more in the $7 million as the cap, which is still a lot of money, I think, for the region. There will be, as you see, these phases, and the faster the information is made available, the faster those phases get pushed.
On the local side, CEO of Sagicor Investments, Kevin Donaldson, says his company will mostly play an advisory role.
That involves reviewing the different investments and deciding if they're suitable for the fund. So we'll chair that committee, and it also means that we'll be their partners here, helping them, guiding them through the different nuances of operating in the Caribbean space. This fund is just one of many things that they'll be doing in the Caribbean, and everything will be local, will be based here in Jamaica. We're in the midst of finding them office space right now, and we're incorporating a company and setting it up. So they will be resident here with a Caribbean focus.
CEF is an investment management group that provides growth capital and business assistance to SMEs in emerging and transition markets. Gabrielle Thompson, Frontline Business.
The House of Representatives on Tuesday passed 2 resolutions which will allow local suppliers to bid on government contracts based on the percentage of local raw material being used. The resolutions are the Public Procurement Domestic Margin of Preference Order and the Public Procurement Set-Aside Order. Minister of Finance and the Public Service, Dr. Nigel Clark, piloted the resolutions. Technology Minister Favour Williams has called for entities in the telecommunications industry to expand their internet reach so that it can be readily accessed by more Jamaicans in rural areas. She highlighted the importance of broadband and digital connectivity. Mrs. Williams pointed out that a country risks getting left behind if it does not have a clear vision of how its digital future will evolve. In Thursday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index declined by 1,625 points to close at almost 500,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 65 stocks, of which 26 advanced, 29 declined, and 10 traded firm. The Junior Market Index advanced by 10 points to close at just over 3,000. Stocks advanced for 1834 Investments, Access Financial, AMG Packaging and Paper, Berger Paints Jamaica, and Derrimon Trading. Stocks declined for 138 Student Living, Barita Investments, Blue Power Group, Caribbean Cement, and Carreras Limited. Trading firm were CAC 2000, Caribbean Producers, Consolidated Bakeries, Dolphin Cove Limited, and KLE Group Limited. Sagicor Select Funds was the volume leader with 13 million units, followed by Radio Jamaica Limited with just over 3 million units, and Wigton Wind Farm Limited with close to 3 million units. And oil prices extended their gains on Thursday, with Brent rising above $61 a barrel as a surprise drop in U.S. crude inventories and the prospect of further market-supporting action by OPEC and its allies offset some concern over the outlook for demand. Global benchmark Brent crude rose 34 cents to $61.51 a barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude gained 23 cents to settle at $56.20. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. Pleasant viewing.